Hi, I'm Hannah from Phase, and we know that this is a time that you're spending so much more time at home and a time where you're not being able to go to school, which can be challenging. One of the things that is really important during this time is to make sure that we are looking after ourselves and our own well-being, which is why we have put together these 5 short videos to help you think about your well-being, looking at the 5 ways to well-being. The 5 ways to well-being are to connect, to be active, to take notice, to learn and to give. So why is it important to keep learning? At the moment, I'm sure you're doing lots of learning online for school, and that's great. Learning helps us to gain new knowledge, to develop some great skills and have some new experiences along the way. It's important to be able to keep our brains active and engaged, and that gives us purpose. Learning can look like many different things. It can look like learning at school, but it can also look like developing a new skill. For example, learning how to ride a bike. And it can also involve challenging ourselves to step out of our comfort zones and try something new. And learning has shown to improve our own well-being and confidence as we face those challenges that perhaps we thought we couldn't do, and as we learn those new skills. On your sheet, what I'd love you to do is write down a couple of those reasons why learning is important and why it's important for our well-being. Also, have a think about a time that you have learnt something before. Maybe that was when you learnt how to swim or when you learnt how to read. Have a think about that time. Think about how it felt. So why not have a go at writing those down on your sheet now? So how can we keep learning during this time? Well, we thought you might like to see some of the Phase team and see some of the things that they have been learning during this time.
During the lockdown, something that I've learned to do or spent some time practicing is drawing. I found a guy on the internet called Draw with Rob who teaches me how to draw. He's got some really cool cartoons and different characters. And so there's some evenings when I just want to chill out, want to do something different, want to be away from other stuff that I've had to be thinking about or doing. I sit down and do some drawing with Rob. It's exciting, it's fun, my children like doing it, and it feels like I'm learning something new.
So something that I've always wanted to be able to do is to French plait my hair, and I've never been able to get the hang of it. So I have been practicing over lockdown. I'm going to give it my best attempt today, but it's probably not going to be perfect. There you go, they're definitely not perfect. They're maybe a 7 out of 10. Not completely even, but they've definitely got better with practice, so I'm going to keep going.
I learnt to build a giant cupcake, and I learnt to build amazing Lego. That is also that I made a house, an imagination of a building site. And windows. Die.
Something I've been learning how to do during lockdown is sewing, so let me show you. go, the completed cushion that I've learnt how to sew during this lockdown. So those are just some fun ways in which the Phase team have kept learning throughout lockdown, and maybe that's inspired you with a few ideas. Maybe you enjoy cooking and you could learn a new recipe and cook for your household, or you want to try out some new walks but you don't want to get lost, so you could try learning some map reading skills. Or you're creative and you want to learn some new drawing or art skills. Or maybe you play a musical instrument and you want to challenge yourself to learn a new piece of music. As we try these things, it gives us an opportunity to step out of our comfort zone, try new skills, and it helps us to grow in confidence. So your challenge is to have a go at picking one thing that you would like to learn during this time. It could be something that has already been mentioned or that one of the Phase team did, or maybe you have an idea of your own. Have a go at writing down those ideas and then pick one, draw it on your sheet, and let us know the new things that you are learning during this time at Phase Hitchin. We'd love to hear from you. Why not send us a photo or even a short video for us to see of the things that you are learning? So I hope that this short video has given you some ideas of how you can keep learning during this time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and remember you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.